An 8 Mile family has been trying to unravel the mystery surrounding a gravestone for more than 50 years.
Fox 10 News reporter Renee Dials talks to one man who thinks he may be closer to uniting the headstone with the grave of a World War II veteran.
Richard Jolly says he was just a child when a neighbor asked his father to let him store a wooden crate in his chicken house in 8 Mile during the 1950s.
He didn't tell him what was in it. He just asked him to save it for him. And not long after that, Mr. Bryant died suddenly, and we did not know what to do with the crate, so my father kept it. After several years, the wood rotted, and we found it to be a headstone.
Years later, the family learned it was a gravestone for a World War II veteran who died in 1953 at the age of 28. James Earl Bryant was born March 4th, 1925. He was killed in a car accident on Lott Road just a few years after his Navy service. Jolly's father tried for years to find Bryant's grave so that the stone could be placed on it. It's a mission he passed on to his son.
Shortly before he passed away, he asked me to finish his job. He said, "Son, find out where this headstone goes and have it placed." And I promised him that I would.
Even in the era of computers and the internet, it wasn't until recently that Jolly was able to come up with his first important clue in the mystery.
I called the American Legion here in 8 Mile. A lady named Teresa helped me with this. She found the obituary out of the archives from the local paper.
There are several Bryants buried in the Indian Springs Cemetery, but Jolly says he can't be sure which are related to the young veteran. Just today, Jolly got another break in his decades-long search when he came across this flyer at one of the grave sites. It's from someone who's compiling historical information on this cemetery, and Jolly is hoping it will at least lead him to the veteran's family plot.
And now I have hope I can speak to him tonight. He has the records at home, and we can resolve this as quickly as possible.
In the meantime, there's another problem to deal with: nature. Thick bushes and roots have encased the headstone, which has been on the side of the Victory Assembly of God Church in 8 Mile for years. Jolly says it will take some effort and muscle to get the stone moved. He says the elderly members of his congregation aren't up to the task, but he doesn't plan to let that stop him from fulfilling his promise and honoring a young man who served our country.
I made a promise to my dad, and this gentleman needs to have a proper headstone at his burial.
In 8 Mile, I'm Renee Dials, Fox 10 News.
And Jolly says even if he can't locate the exact grave for James Bryant, he will be satisfied to place a stone near the veteran's family members. If you have any information about James Earl Bryant, or if you'd like to help move the headstone, you should call Victory Church. We have the telephone number for you posted on our website. It's fox10tv.com.